I am careful about what I believe. I accept ideas and beliefs that are in harmony with the principles of peace and unity. I am correct ideas and beliefs.
Today is our first discussion of the universal social law called I am correct ideas and beliefs, one of the guiding principles of peace and unity. There are three areas critical to the success of the Black community in Africa and the African diaspora. They are culture, education, and economics. To have productivity in culture, education, and economics, we must first organize and live according to universal social laws. I am correct ideas and beliefs is one of the universal laws used to create a culture of self-love. If you are not familiar with the guiding principles of peace and unity as universal laws to create culture and social organization, you can examine them on our YouTube channel and download them from our website. The links are in the description below. In previous discussions, we explained that living your social life based on universal laws is a scientific reality that cannot be avoided without jeopardy, any more than living according to the laws of gravity, physics, chemistry, and thermodynamics can be avoided without jeopardy. We also explained the scientific truth that nothing can manifest on Earth without understanding and using universal laws. For example, to build a building, you must know the laws of physics, gravity, and chemistry, and the principles of mathematics. To build a working airplane or spacecraft, you must know and operate by the laws of gravity, physics, metallurgy, and other laws. To bake a cake, you must know the laws of physical materials, thermodynamics, and time. To start a business, you must know the laws of supply and demand, price elasticity, and marketing. Most important for a group of people, you must have universal laws to create culture and social organization. The problem is that Black people do not have a culture because the universal laws by which we historically built our civilizations were lost to us during slavery and colonization. Now is the time and the opportunity to regain those universal laws and rebuild your culture and social organization. I am correct ideas and beliefs is a universal law and scientific reality that unbiased facts and science should govern how we live. It says that reliance on unbiased, verifiable facts and science guided by universal laws will improve your life. Today, we will use I am correct ideas and beliefs to discuss economics and the verifiable facts of economics that will help you create economic progress using a culture of self-love and social organization. But first, what is economics and why is it important? Economics is about all the things we need to survive and prosper in life. It is the land, water, air, sun, animals, minerals, and the human labor and creativity that turn those and other resources into food, clothing, housing, transportation, healthcare, and all the things that we need. You and all of humanity exchange your labor and creativity with each other in order to get those resources. That is what your dollars represent. You give your labor or use your creativity to get dollars. You then exchange those dollars with someone else for their labor, creativity, resources, and final products. These exchanges are what help large numbers of people to survive. your family, your community, your nation, and the world. The problem related to economics is that people do not have an ethical, moral framework of universal laws to guide their economic activities and decisions. Today, economics operates in a way that says we should do anything to get what we need to survive, anything for a dollar, that we should take as much as we can, even if we don't need it, even if it takes everything that others need to live, even if we must injure and destroy others to get it. Economics is the cause of so much harm that we do to each other. Almost every terrible thing you see happening on our planet is about economics. Every racial conflict, every religious conflict, every ethnic cleansing, every war has underlying and unstated economic causes. Someone wants to take economic resources from someone else or destroy them for it. Human traffickers kidnapping and selling people for enslavement and organ harvesting. Economics. The government taking health insurance from millions of people, leaving them to suffer and many to die. Economics. Corporations putting earth-destroying fossil fuels into the air or building nuclear energy plants that could destroy millions of lives. Economics. Artificial intelligence used to replace human beings in the workplace. Economics. The economic path that we find ourselves on is destructive. But how does the Black community fight the ongoing economic stagnation that we are experiencing? We propose that the Black community organize its economic upliftment around universal laws and ethical moral frameworks identified and represented by the guiding principles of peace and unity.
I meditate to relax in all situations. I am peace. I bring and keep together the families and communities who live in peace and unity with others. I am unity. I learn how to learn. I am knowledge. I create for myself, my family, and my community. I am power. I obey the laws of my family and community that are in harmony with peace and unity. I am law. I do no harm to my family, other families, or my community. I am protection. I choose the feelings, thoughts, and actions that are in harmony with the principles of peace and unity. I am control. I have fun and work with my family and my community. I am cooperation and harmony. I am careful about what I believe. I accept ideas and beliefs that are in harmony with these guiding principles. I am correct ideas and beliefs. With all my heart, I take care of my family, other families, and communities that are living according to the principles of peace and unity. I am devotion. I keep a clean body. I have clean habits. I eat healthy food. I exercise. I care for my environment and planet. I abuse no substance or drug. I am strength.
We call economic activity based on these universal laws humanity-based economics. Humanity-based economics is a mindset and an approach that says the primary purpose of economic activity should be to assure the prosperity and well-being of human beings in the living earth. That during our economic drive for survival, we must care about what happens to the children, women, men, and families around us. Humanity-based economics says that we must avoid or modify economic and business activities that purposefully harm people and the living earth. This kind of thinking is the only way out of the destructive behavioral, social, and political patterns in which we find ourselves in pursuit of economic survival and prosperity. Humanity-based economics means self-sustaining business and employment models that operate on sound economic principles and also assure the well-being of people and our planet. Humanity-based economics means self-sustaining, clean energy that will create new industries and jobs, as well as save the earth. Humanity-based economics says that despite the false claims of racists, intelligence is spread evenly throughout humanity, just like stupidity is spread evenly throughout humanity. But opportunity is not. So humanity-based economics means creating opportunity with quality education that provides all human beings with the skills to create economic innovation, social innovation, development, and growth. Humanity economics means true merit-based systems of education, training, employment, business development, investment, home ownership, and housing opportunities for all, not just for a few, regardless of race, religion, national origin, gender identification, sexual preference, or any other difference. Providing equal opportunity will allow humanity to benefit from the genius of all humankind. By integrating a humanity-based or morality-based core to our business and economic thinking and assumptions, we will subdue the worst of our natures when we pursue economic survival and prosperity and create a sustainable economic survival and expansion for everyone. That is the best solution for the problems facing millennials, Gen Zs, their children, and all the children to come. That is the vision and purpose of humanity-based economics. But for us to live based on humanity-based economics, we must live according to the universal cultural and social laws represented by the guiding principles of peace and unity. It is the guiding principles of peace and unity and humanity-based economics that are the foundation upon which Black people will build economic success and prosperity. This is what the universal law, I am correct ideas, asks you to do. Of course, you can watch our previous presentations about the guiding principles of peace and unity on YouTube. By the way, many people have been friending me on Facebook, and thank you for that. You can also join the Facebook page for the guiding principles of peace and unity. Links are in the description. Do good, do no harm.